Okay, you are watching the Running Rabbi 2020. Listen, if you are here watching this video, I am not a professional runner. I'm just a guy who likes to run fast and run long and do the best job that I can every time I go out and run. If you're an avid runner like me, I hope you'll enjoy some of these videos. Today, we're going to be focusing on the tempo run. Now, I love doing tempo runs. They help your VO2 max, they help you function at your lactate threshold level, and get you just quicker and more mentally prepared for a run. And really, that's what this whole video blog or whatever I'm doing on YouTube, I don't even know what to call it these days, is all about. Just helping to inspire you to be a better runner and a better person in your mind, in your body, in your soul, and in your spirit. And the tempo run, it's one of those runs that helps you to get tough in your mind. And there are all kinds of tempo runs that are out there. You can Google it just like I did and get all kinds of great ideas. And I've done a lot of tempo runs in the past. Today, I'm going to do a different tempo run than I've ever done. It's new for me, and if you've never done it, well, I encourage you to do it too. This is more of a tempo interval run. So what I'm going to do is my 1 mile warm-up, and remember runners, always do a warm-up run. Get your body ready. Run at least 1 mile, and then stop and do some stretching or do some running drills. It will really help your form. Even just stop and do like 20 squats and help to open up your hips. But of course, I'm going to do my 1 mile warm-up run just to get my body running. Then I'm going to stop. I'm going to do a few running drills, a few squats to get ready. And then I'm going to go into my tempo intervals. Now, these are going to be 5 by 5. So I'm going to do 5 minutes of my tempo interval. And I've set my pace on my watch here so that I'm going to be running about 30 seconds slower than my 5K pace. So for me, that's going to mean I want to be somewhere in that between 7:15, 7:30 range on my 5-minute intervals. Then I'm going to do a 5-minute easier pace. And my easier pace is going to be right around that 8-minute mile mark or 8:15 mile mark. Then I'll do that whole series 5 times. So 5 times at 30 seconds slower than my 5K pace, and then 5 minutes at an easier pace to get my heart rate back down. Then after those 5 times, I'll do a 1 mile cool down, and then I'm going to come back and do my heavy workout. Now remember, basic strategy in running. On your heavy days, go heavy. On your easy days, go easy. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my intense heavy days. So when I get done with my run here, I'm going to come and do my intense heavy workout on my legs. Remember, make your heavy days heavy. You need to feel it. On your easy days, don't do heavy workouts. Keep it easy so your legs can recover. All right, so I'm about to go out for my run, and when I get back, I'll tell you how the tempo intervals went. Whew. All right, Running Rabbi back. I just did my tempo intervals, did my 1 mile warm up, and then I did some of my just kind of form drills to get ready, and did some squats to get ready. And then I began my 5 set repetitions. Remember I said I was doing 5 sets, and we do 5 minutes and run at about that 30 second less than 5K pace. So that was around 7:10, 7:15 for me. So looking at my times on my watch on all of my runs, all my 5-minute intervals, I definitely hit my goal on my tempo, and I kept beneath 7:15. So actually hit 7:09, 7:06, 7:12, and then 7:10 on each of them respectively. So that was really good. On each of my 5 sets, stayed underneath that 7:15 mark. I felt really strong, really confident. Now, definitely was an uncomfortably hard pace, but there was something about running that 5-minute interval that it felt doable. And there's something about that you need in training. You want to come away from each training run, and you want to feel good, like you were able to accomplish the goals that you set out on. There's nothing worse than going out on a training run that you don't finish, and that sense of defeat, it's killer. But today felt great. Did my 5-minute intervals, felt good each time, and the 5-minute rest in between was good. Now, if there's anything I'm going to change next time, I'm going to slow down my pace on my recovery. I definitely noticed on the first 2 that I struggled to keep that 8-minute to 8:30 kind of recovery pace. And then on my 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I definitely went ahead and said, hey, I'm not recovering the way I need to. I'm not getting water in the way I need to. So on my 3, 4, and 5 recovery sets, I slowed it down, even took some time to walk, made sure I got my hydration right, got water in, lowered my heart rate so I could get ready to go back into that next tempo interval. So all that to say, today's run felt like a great success. I want to encourage you to give this tempo interval a try. If you're doing one of your hard days, make sure it's a hard day. Get out and try it. 1 mile warm up and then do 5 sets. 5 minutes of tempo, 5 minutes. Set your recovery pace well so you can recover. Do that 5 times and then do a 1 mile cool down on your way back. All in all, I was somewhere around 7.2 miles and finishing up today. Again, it was a great run. It was hot, but it felt fantastic. So listen, at the close of each one of these, let's do something together. Take your right hand, put it over your heart, gentle pat, and I want you to say this with me. Shalom over my heart, shalom in my mind, shalom over my body, and I'm pointing right there at my shoes, and shalom in my attitude today. Listen, may you have much shalom and enjoy every single run that you do.